How do we find the mode of data that is grouped into classes? The first thing that we have to do is find the modal class. In this example, my data is the age of cars owned by a number of people, where there are 12 people who own cars between 0 and 5 years old, 29 people who own cars between 5 and 10 years old, etc. The modal class is the class with the highest frequency. The modal class in this case is 5 to 10. It is a mistake to say that 29 is the mode, because 29 is not the data. The data is ages between 5 and 10 years old. So the modal class is the class 5 to 10. This is enough if all you are asked for is the modal class of the distribution. But if you are asked to go further and find the mode of this distribution, there's a formula for that. The mode is equal to the lower limit of the modal class plus difference 1 over the sum of difference 1 plus difference 2 times the width of the class. Difference is the difference between the modal class, its frequency, and the frequency of the previous class. That's difference 1. Difference 2 is the difference between the frequency of the modal class and that of the next class. Therefore, difference 1 in this case is 17, the difference between 12 and 29, and difference 2 is 7, the difference between 29 and 22. The lower boundary of the modal class in this case is this 5. Difference 1 is 17. Difference 2 is 7. And the width of the modal class is the width of all of the classes, which in this case is 5. All we have to do now is follow the rules of BEDMAS to simplify this expression, and we will have the mode for this distribution. The calculated value that I get when I simplify this is 8.54 when rounded to the nearest hundredth. Therefore, when we have data that is grouped into classes like this, we can find the modal class, and we can also use this formula to find the mode. And if we want to apply a unit of measure, it is the same unit of measure as we had for the original data. It is years.